Welcome back to Dumb Down Tech. So previously I built a ITX gaming system that was going to go away from my main living area so I could game away from the wife and stop annoying her so much. I said at the end of that build I'd actually found a bit more space for it to go, and I was tempted to rebuild the system into a micro ATX system. That way it was a bit easier to kind of swap components out now that I'm doing more testing and that. Well, a friend of mine messaged me the other day and sort of said, look, I watched your video and I've got a case for you. Now, I'm always up for saving money. So I was like, yeah, great, bring it over. It did not go well. So, what he actually brought over was this. An ancient Dell, actually, what the hell is it? Dell Precision T1500 running Windows 7. Now, I know it's taking the piss out of me, but I'm not one to shy away from a challenge. So, I am going to attempt to build in this. Somehow, I mean, let's have a little look what we've got. All right, a couple of thumb screws. Let's see what we're actually dealing with inside, because I believe this era of Dell was actually standardized parts, not the way they are now. Let's take that out of the way. Right. Okay. Looking at this. Cooling wise, we have, I think that's a 92mm fan. He could have cleaned this out. And that's it. So what we're going to be looking at, Jesus, I'm going to need to decontaminate myself after this one. So yeah, obviously it looks like my ITX board is going to fit. This looks like a standard micro ATX motherboard. Plenty of space for graphics. I'll probably try to do some modification here. There might be space at the front for a fan. Try and get a little bit of airflow there, and I think I might look at cutting the bottom out. Yeah, to try and get one or two fans at the bottom, and obviously like change power supply. Obviously, all of this is going to come out. I have no idea if this is going to work, but as I say, I'm not going to shy away from this, and I'm going to prove him wrong. So with that, let's get into it.
Oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. I know you got me fucked up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that.
mission accomplished. Little bit more modification than I was anticipating, but I'm actually really pleased with the outcome. So one of the main bits I wanted for this case, after getting over the initial shock of what the hell am I doing, and the fact that I seem to like making life difficult for myself, going from an ITX build to a Dell Sleeper modification build, that I am pleased. So some of the main reasons I decided to do what I did was I'm doing more testing now for the channel, and I needed a case that I could easily swap parts in and out of. The ITX system was definitely not easy to swap parts in for. So as you saw, I kind of drilled all the rivets out. So now I can take the complete shell off of this. It gives me access to the back of the motherboard, so I can change coolers nice and easy. I've got a lot more space in front of this graphics card, so I can swap GPUs in and out nice and easy. And yeah, I'm quite surprised with how this has actually turned out. So a couple of bits weren't filmed. I've painted all the front. That's now a nice gunmetal grey. That's come up really nice. And a lot of cable management going on inside, just to keep things very neat. So again, to keep a lot of clearance for swapping bits in and out. Now, there have been some part changes. I managed to upgrade my main rig at home with a Ryzen 5800X. So the Ryzen 5 5600X has made its way into this system, which has also meant I needed a beefier cooler. So this is the Thermalright Silver Soul 135, cost £27 off of Amazon, so about $35 US, performing brilliantly. It's not getting too hot considering the cooling is not amazing in this case. With a half-hour Cinebench run, it got up to about 82, 83 degrees, so I've still got over 10 degrees of headroom available, and you know, gaming and other bits are never going to push it that hard. The other big change is the graphics card. So unfortunately, the GTX 1070 Ti that we've seen quite a bit, of course, of this channel, that's now gone. It's been moved on to a nice new owner who's very pleased with it. And in comes a HP RX 6700 XT, one of their Omen edition ones. And the main reason for this, one, it was a bargain, used £200 off of eBay, so about $260 US. And I finally got that smug look off of Chris's face, as I was not happy with his benchmark results with his 6600 XT. Now I know he's just going to come back with something that obliterates me, and we're going to end up playing this game going forward. But for now, so getting back to the actual build, so the graphics card temperature, it's fine, 70-ish degrees on a half-hour heaven run. So again, I'm going to look at repasting this, as I don't know the history. I don't know if it's ever been done, because there is quite a discrepancy between a hotspot on this. It's up to a 20, 22 degrees difference, which I'm not particularly happy with. So at some point, I mean, it looks simple enough to take apart and give it a bit of a refresh. I'll probably do a video on that. So I'll do a little bit of a review about, you know, is a HP or like Dell branded graphics card any good? Because they do seem to be quite a bit cheaper than other manufacturers. So yeah, we'll look into that. So cooling wise, on this case, I replaced the 92mm fan at the back. This is actually pulling air in, because it's quite restricted at the front. So this one is pulling air in straight into the cooler. I've got two 120 fans at the bottom. I did manage to fit them, so they're pulling air in again. And then I did manage to get a 120 fan right at the front. I've drilled some holes, so we've got a bit of air actually exhausting out. So far it seems to be working pretty good. I have managed to get dust filter on the bottom, got dust filter on the back, so hopefully the system's not going to get too dusty. But again, 2 thumb screws to open it up to clean out, it's not so bad. Would I do this again? yeah, actually, I'd say I was really pleased how it's turned out. I've got a few other ideas how I might modify this down the line. I've got a couple of mad ideas about, maybe I should put a 360mm AIO on it and drill some holes either like coming out the side or mount it on the top or something completely ridiculous. Considering it's a freebie, I can do whatever I like with it, but at the moment it's going to stay as a bit of a sleeper because obviously I can turn all the RGB off and make it just look a standard Dell machine. But I quite like the effects. The glow through is quite nice. So until the next mad idea, I'll see you soon.